Good evening. It's Sunday. It's cooking for the poor with your Chef Paradi. I'm a four-tire Michelin chef specializing in cheap meals to feed a lot of people. Tonight, we are making a totally new recipe. This recipe has never been made by me. This recipe is a culmination of a couple different recipes. I thought, I can, I'm going to try to make that, almost change it just a little bit. And I think I did. I hope I'm a little, I'm not concerned it's going to cause any dysentery or runs or anything like that. I'm more worried about taste and its texture. Uh, just for those that have been watching, they've all noticed that Dan has always made an asked that I use too much or say I use too much salt, which I probably do. So I omitted this salt altogether in this casserole. I think there's some ingredients that have salt in it, but I did not add any extra table salt to it at all. And just before we get started, you can subscribe. Go to morningdisaster.net and become a subscriber, and then you can get this show every Sunday night along with Trivial Disaster.
Well, Trivial Disaster's free anyway.
Oh, okay. Never mind. It's nothing. Okay, Smoke Signals, all the Thursday night show. You just subscribe as little as $5 all the way up. We prefer you spend more than $5, but $5 gets you quite a bit. It'll get you this show. So if you really like cooking and, and would like to see more, and I'm always open to if anybody has a recipe or anything in mind they'd like me to cook on there. I would do it. I know we've made some casseroles here lately, and there's been a request from upper management to do some desserts. So he so, so they can also test taste. So this week we'll be making the chick tock casserole. And next week we'll be making Steve's famous chocolate chip cookies. Oh, they're good. They're creamy. They're not crunchy. They're nice and soft and chewy. I don't put nuts in them though. I don't care for nuts on my cookies. But there's a little bit of prep involved. Let me think where I'm at right now. Okay, we can go ahead and get started with the prep. I think I've got quite a bit to do. I'll just get the camera. Ooh, about cut the cord with my knife.
I say we do apologize for starting late. Dan and Christina were late getting out of the Boo Crew, so
this
they literally had just came by and picked up their taste test.
Yeah.
Before we went on here.
This would probably work in the food processor, but I don't have a food processor, so I'm doing it all in my 1962 Osterizer Imperial blender that my mom got for her wedding gift. And it still works. We're going to start out by using, I love this stuff. I get it at Walmart. It's called Soul Food, and this is flame grilled chicken breasts. And they're really good. They've already been cooked and everything. I've used them in casseroles. I've used them I just put them on, heated them up, and put them on salad. So what we're going to do here, we're just going to give, I'll put some of these in there. We're going to give some of these bigger pieces a chop here. Some of the bigger stuff here kind of help longer ones. It doesn't take quite so long to do, but I just chop these up, and I'm going to throw these in my blender, which will probably be smarter if I use a food processor. But the blender seemed to work for the earlier.
They pretty much will do the same thing. They
Yeah,
chop
pretty
up
much. You just got to kind of watch it. There you go. I wipe my knife off here. Clean off my board. Now we're going to take an onion. I'm not going to use this whole onion. You can, depending on how much you want. I'm going to use about this much because I'm going to save the rest of this for. I'm making ham and beans tomorrow, and I want some onion, ham, beans, and cornbread. I want that onion for my ham and bean soup. So we're just gonna.
DC wants to know if the chicken was pre-cooked.
Yes, it was. It is pre-cooked. Yes, and you buy it. The package just like that, pre-cooked. You can eat it cold if you like. I prefer it warmed up. But I've used it several times, just on a salad, and that was pretty good. I'm gonna. I'll do that. Okay. Now I'm gonna wipe off a knife again. Wipe off. Now we're going to cut up some sweet peppers. I love these things. Eat them, however. I've tried to. Probably gonna think I'm kind of weird, but before I went through and I made sure I had the exact number of peppers in both casseroles. So I don't know why. I don't pull the seeds out of these because there's really not too many seeds in them. Sometimes there are. I just cut the tops off of them. These are not hot. These are sweet peppers. I suppose you could. I'm probably gonna make a little bit more noise than normal tonight, but that's what us chefs do. We make noise. I mean, I don't cuss and all that. I can call myself a donkey. Yeah. What are you, donkey? I call it empty. But I'm just gonna keep chopping. Yeah. I decided to. My last few weeks, I've always seemed to be a little over prepped and never used up enough time. So that's why I didn't do any of this beforehand. I mean, I have as much time as I need. About an hour is what we're looking at, but I don't know. There's times we've had to do some extra talking. There's nothing bad about that. Talking's good. I like to talk. Sometimes I talk too much. But you know what? That's just what it is. You know? Sometimes you just gotta say what the fuck and go on with your life. You know? I'm happy as long as I'm happy. That's all that makes a difference. You know, if I was married and tried to keep another person happy, that'd be a different story. But the only person that needs to be happy is me. I'm gonna want more onion here. One more. Oh boy, I'll slice my finger right on that. These are very sharp. I got these. These are fancy chef knife. I got these off Amazon. Really sharp. I cut my finger off there. That wouldn't be good. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we got. We got the peppers, onions.
Well, yeah, you wouldn't want to be bleeding into the food, you know.
Oh, definitely not. No, we don't. That will be real bad. We don't want to. You don't want that to happen. Now, what I'm going to do is going to get a little bit of noise because now I'm going to blend these up. I hope. This is where this was. Like I said, this is. You see here, this is in an olive green, and my mom got it for a wedding present.
Wow, that is old.
It made like 40 years old, almost as old as me. So, but it still works. No way.
The blender crapped out on you?
I don't know. It's plugged in. Oh, wait a minute.
Did it come unplugged?
I think it did down here underneath the desk. Since I haven't used it forever. There we go.
DC said the blender has performance anxiety.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Now get my chocolates. I have these special. Come on. Well, let me stop and do something here. Evidently, I have too much in here. So, we'll take some out.
You unplugged yourself, Steve.
We can't hear you, Steve.
Can you hear me now?
Yep,
Yeah.
There we go.
Hold on. I think the blender just burned it up. Honestly.
Oh, God.
Whoopsie.
That will be sad. Let's try it. Totally. Like I did the other one. Okay. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to turn it on and add a little bit at a time. And for that, just so nobody thinks that I'm a disgusting human being. I didn't like that. Oops. I will use a rubber glove.
audience wants you to put the camera on the blender.
Okay, what?
The audience wants you to put the camera on the blender.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There we go.
Sorry about that, audience.
Oh, killed me.
No. I know what you're all thinking. Oh, he's breaking that. Came off in there. No. That's enough of that.
Alrighty then. So this comes with a special ingredient, spatula bits.
No. No. If anybody has an old food processor and would like to donate it to Cookie for the Poor, let me know. I'll come pick one up for you. This is the easiest way. Just take the bottom out, scrape it down into
And that's
the
how
bowl.
it'll look coming out later that night.
I can just imagine. I can just imagine what it looks like coming out of that is. Ooh. I never said it was a pretty recipe. I think it's going to be good. I honestly do. Whew. Okay. Now that we've got our concoction in here ground up, now we're going to add to this 1 can of diced tomatoes with green chilies with the juice. Okay. Back down here so you can see that. Okay, we've got that. Okay, and next we're going to add Ray Lytle's favorite. We're going to add 1 can of cream of chicken soup.
I thought his favorite was cream of mushroom.
Well, you could have went that way, but this is, and then we're going to add 1 can of drained corn. Well, we're not done yet. Okay. That's why I said this is a pretty consuming. I'm actually sweating. Oh, I forgot something. That's okay. We can add it. Okay, and now next we're going to add. Oh Lord, we're going to add some taco seasoning. a whole package of taco seasoning. Next, we're gonna add oh shit. A container of cream cheese spread. Full container. Cream cheese spread. Nice. She get it all out of there. Oh, creaminess. Okay. Let's see where I'm at. Okay.
So go over your list of ingredients again.
Ooh, all of them? We have chicken breast, pieces of chicken, already cooked, pre-cooked. It said to use a rotisserie chicken, but I like to use those pre-packaged ones. That like I said, they're just easier. They're already cooked and everything. Then you're going to add as many onions, bell peppers. Look at that. You can add as many as you like. You're going to add a can of corn, greased, drained. You're going to add a can of any type of cream of something soup. I chose cream of chicken. You could do cream of mushroom, I suppose, but I chose cream of chicken. Now, cream of chicken soup. You're going to add a package of taco seasoning. Then you're going to add let me make sure I get down to. Oh man, I don't have my glasses on. I can't read that. 8-ounce container of cream cheese spread. And the corn is just a regular size can. And the tomatoes with chilies are just a regular size can. Now I'm going to add about half. Oh, well.
Or all.
Well, we can take a little bit out. We can't. We don't need a whole lot.
Karen wants to know where the chicken is. Karen, the chicken went in first. That's what killed the blender.
Yeah. The chicken it kind of, that's what makes me worried more about this. I'm not worried about the flavor profile in this. I'm more worried about the texture profile. Now we're going to add, and I'm sorry, this is a little. I shorted myself a little bit. Dan got most of the tater tots, but that's okay.
I short myself every day, Steve.
Tater tots. We'll discuss these tater tots later after there's been a sampling, though.
Steve, you should show the bags of what you're putting in there so people can see for sure.
Yeah, show us what just went in.
But this is a secret.
Oh.
Well, you're teaching people how to make it, so they would need to know all the ingredients.
Okay, fine. You can use regular tater tots, but because Walmart was out of regular tater tots, I had to go with and I hope it's okay, I had to go with the Green Giant veggie tots, cauliflower, cheese.
We can't see it, Steve.
So they're not real potatoes. They're made with cauliflower?
Right. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
They did. I was gonna buy real tater tots, but they didn't have any.
But you can use any tot you want, right?
Yeah, you could use anything you want.
Okay.
I mean, actually, the tater tots were my addition because I believe this recipe was supposed to be done with Dorito chips.
Oh.
Okay, and you're supposed to layer it. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pour this. I have my baking pan is greased.
Brent says he doesn't like tater tots, and that's fine because tater tots don't like him. So there.
I'm not.
Steve,
I mean, honestly, it smells delicious when it's
it,
cooking.
it does smell pretty damn good, I'll tell you that. Have you ever seen Porky's?
Oh yeah.
You remember that scene where I think her name is Cherry goes into that big fancy restaurant with that stuff in her bra and she pretends to puke and pours it into the fountain? Did we lose him?
And then next, we're going to add. This is where I made my mistake. You're going to add some more cheese on top of this.
Were those tots frozen or thawed?
Those tots are frozen.
Okay.
Those tots are frozen. Like I said, you don't have to use tots. You can use anything. You could use just regular potatoes, I would assume. Or now for our last ingredient. This is another one of my. I'm going to try this. I have what right here. Right here. I have crunched up some nacho cheese bugles.
Alrighty.
I'm going to spread these bugles over the top of the whole casserole, like a so. Like so. Kind of distribute them over. Some people like it. I don't like mine as crusty. I think the one I did for Dan and Christina is a little more crustier.
It's definitely crusty.
Yeah. Well, and then you're going to take this. Sorry, I need to wipe my mouth on my bib.
Classic.
Sweat. You're going to take this and you're going to preheat your oven to 400 degrees. 400 degrees. 400 degrees. And you're going to bake this. I baked it for an hour at 400 degrees. And I don't know. I hope this through the magic of the internet. You bake it for an hour at 400 degrees, and this is what you get. Poof! There you have it. Chick Tock casserole. Chick Tock taco casserole.
There we go.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Look
at
that.
You can see the bugles on top. You can see the cheese crust that's on top.
So quick.
Nice crust. Karen and Brent keep asking about the chicken. The chicken is in there. He put it through the blender.
Yeah. When the recipe, the chicken was very finely shredded in there, so that's why I had an idea to put it in the blender. Maybe I blended it too much. Maybe I don't think I liquefied it. I mean, I'm hoping that it held up. That when you cut into it, it's like a quench.
Right,
yeah.
A quiche.
Yeah.
A quitchy.
Yeah.
All right.
I hope it's so
first thing I'm noticing.
Okay.
I mean, it smells good.
Yeah, it does smell.
Here's the cheese crust. It's definitely got a cheese crust on it.
Oh shit!
I've been picking at these bugles since I sat down. I'm digging these bugles.
I bet they're really good after they've been toasted a little bit.
All right, so here we go.
That's good.
I'm going to try some of this cheese crust. Definitely got a crunch to it.
Oh shit! Watch it not. and not be done in the middle.
There it is on the fork.
Oh, it doesn't look bad.
Yeah.
Is it warm enough?
No.
No.
The inside is still cold, but maybe it's from sitting. I don't know. Here we go.
Everything was already pre-cooked, so there, other than the vegetables. Well, the pudding.
The pudding? There's pudding in here?
the soup. The soup and the corn.
All right.
But there's no egg or anything in it. Well, he's taking 2 bites, so that tells me it's not bad. Oh, shit. I didn't add pepper to this one. See, that's because I omitted. Doesn't need it? Oh, I added pepper to yours, though.
The taco seasoning is
Does it have enough salt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Salt is good. Taco seasoning is right up front. You get that right off the bat.
Well, because you got
the corn is fantastic. I haven't found a tot yet, but you're right. It does have a quiche or a quitchy consistency.
It's just
yeah, it's still pretty tight. I mean, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I was shooting for. But how did the tater tots? Did they cook on the bottom?
One yet.
Oh, the whole bottom was lined with them. You had the whole bottom.
All right, there's me a tater tot right there. It's warm. It's warm.
Okay.
Tater tots have absorbed some of the liquid that was left in here.
Okay.
They have like a mashed potato consistency with a crispy outside to it.
Oh, okay.
But
that's kind of what I was shooting for anyway.
Those cauliflower tots are pretty good.
Well, because like I said, these are vegan tater tots, which I really didn't want, but I had to get what I could. I suppose I could have got just. I didn't want to use French fries. I guess I could have used those Ore-Ida makes those coins. They look like little coins. I guess I could have used those, but I was trying to keep it cheap, and and that's what I had to do because these even though they were green giant they were only like $3, but it was a little bag. Of course, you saw.
Right.
I'll
be honest with you, Steve. I would not have known these were cauliflower tots if you hadn't told me.
That's it. That's the whole point.
They seem like, regular, ordinary tots. They're just, like I said, they're mashed potato consistency, which I would understand being on the bottom like that.
That's what tater would have done anyhow.
I got to tell you, dude, I am digging this. This is really good, and the cheese crust on the top gives it a little snap.
You can eat that as an appetizer.
Mm-hmm.
Just break you off a piece.
Yeah.
There you go. Pick you off a piece and dip it in there. Like a dip, like a chip dip.
I'm going to try that and see what happens.
There
we go.
Oh, okay.
Well, Steve and audience, despite what it looked like going into the bowl and coming out of the blender, this stuff is fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, the looks.
I mean, it ain't much to look at, but neither am I. See, take a look at that. Yeah. The cheese has made it all the way through. The cream of mushroom soup has made it all the way through. And all the flavors are there. Nothing's too overpowering.
Oh, that's good.
And it's a good eat. I got to tell you, man, I'm impressed. This is a good eat.
I was worried. Like I said, I was more worried about the texture profile than I was the flavor profile. I knew it had plenty of flavor in it with the taco seasoning and
you got the taco seasoning, and then you have the taco bugles right here.
Oh, and those were Fiesta blend cheese. That was Fiesta blend cheese.
Oh, there we go. I'll turn it around so you can see the bugle. There's a bugle.
Oh yeah, that's got a nice toast on it. Yeah.
Pardon the paint and the glue on my fingers, but
yeah,
that's the cheese crust and the bugles give it a little bit of crunch. And dude, this is pretty damn good.
Well, I guess I'm back in town.
And I would make this, and I would eat this. I mean, I am eating it. I would definitely make this. I don't know about putting the chicken through a 1946 blender first, but
Well, and I even consider after I made yours, I have to consider that when I did this one. I thought, well, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just cut the chicken up and sprinkle it over the top of the rest of the stuff, and then But I made yours with grinding it up, so I'm gonna have to make it because I don't want people to question my knowledge when it comes to the culinary.
well, after something like this, there is nothing they can question because this might be my second favorite thing you've ever made.
Wow, your second. Well, what's the first favorite?
What was that other taco thing you made?
Oh, that tater tot taco casserole.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I use real tater tots
Mm-hmm.
too. Yeah, that was a tater tot taco casserole.
Now, if anybody is watching for free on Facebook, I want to let you know that for $5 a month, $5 a month. That's less than your average Starbucks order that some people get every day. For $5 a month, you can come back every Sunday and get another recipe like this.
Yeah.
And it's always informative. So far, everything's, I haven't had anything bad yet. So while I'm stuffing my face, why don't you run down the ingredients again?
Okay. We had, let me get the type of chicken that it is so I can give people the correct information. Here we go. And it's called John Soul's Foods Flame Grilled Chicken. It comes in a package like this. It's sold at Walmart. This is $3.49 for this package. And then you have, 1 can of whole kernel weight value corn. That was 97 cents.
Okay.
You have 1 package of Fiesta Blend cheese.
That's the expensive part. Cheese is always expensive.
$2.22. And then you have your can of cream of chicken soup, which is, I believe, 92 cents. Also, you have your can of diced tomatoes with green chilies. I believe these are 96 cents in that area. You have your green giant veggie tater tots, or you can use regular tater tots from Great Value when Walmart has them. These were the most expensive part. These were $3.63. And then normal tater tots are about $3.82. And I believe the package of peppers that I purchased was in the $3 area. And that was a lot of peppers. I probably didn't need to use that many peppers, but I did. Then you're going to bake after you bake. And then I bought the family size nacho cheese Beagles. You can use Doritos if you want to. I almost was going to go with the taco Doritos, but I chose to go with the Bugles instead. Not sure why.
Well, I'm a fan. And about those peppers you mentioned, sometimes when you bake peppers or cook them too long, they get mushy.
Right.
These peppers still have a bite to them.
Well, that's good.
They're still pretty solid. So not everything in here is mush. I mean, you have the corn with a bite to it. You have the peppers with a bite to it. And then you have that crispy cheese crust. So the peppers definitely help out. I mean, the flavor of the peppers is great.
Right.
And they're not mushy.
That's cool. That's what I was worried about. Yeah. Oh, and the whole onion. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, there's onion in there too. So,
Yeah.
what was your total expense for this one? Being cooking for the poors, it's the price that we're after.
Nine. Around $15, I believe. $15 serves 8.
So for
$15 and we'll
$15,
serve 8 people.
you can serve 8 people off of this meal. Maybe give them a side too while you're at it. But this, you can't feed. It's hard to feed yourself for $15 by going out.
No.
So once again, you've the embodiment of cooking for the poors. This is it. You've done it again. And what is your total prep time?
Well, my total prep time was a little bit long. It was about 30 minutes.
Okay.
That was cutting everything up. And Karen asked, she did not see, they are, see if I can get this at the camera. They
Raise it higher. Raise it higher.
Musi Farms Sweet Point Peppers. Musi, they get them at Walmart. And I like to just eat it with a little bit of salt.
Yeah, they're definitely sweet peppers. They're not hot. They're sweet. But if you want to spice things up, if you were making this at home, DC, if you wanted to make this at home, you could swap it out for hot peppers. If you wanted to, you could blend hot and sweet. There's so many things you could do with this, but the sweet peppers, they kept their flavor and they kept their chew. So
right, yeah. So you could have spiced it up, but you could have went with jalapenos too. You could have drained some jalapenos. It's just like everything else. Casseroles are very versatile.
Right.
You could add beans. You could have added beans to this.
I don't know if I probably wouldn't put beans in it because it's mush enough already.
Oh.
I'd put something hard in there,
hard, yeah.
Just to give it a bite. But I'm impressed, Steve. You did it. Once again, you did it.
I did it.
Hey!
I did it.
Oh yeah, Tom has an idea. Instead of using diced tomatoes, you could put in salsa.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Salsa or pico de gallo. Either one would be a good addition.
Yep. Pico, yeah. Oh yeah. Pico would have been really good in it. Yeah. Would have saved a lot of chopping too.
Yeah.
You dumped it in there. But next week we'll have a request from a certain person for some dessert type of meals. So So Steve is going to make Steve's famous chocolate chip cookies.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I am already looking forward to this.
Chocolate
chip. Now
cookies. Oh yeah.
I know the answer to this already, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Crunchy or soft?
Soft.
Right on. That is
soft, but no nuts. I don't put no nuts in it.
That is the only way to do chocolate chip cookies.
Nice soft chocolate chip cookies.
Brent wants to know what make your cookies famous. They're famous to him. That's all that matters.
They're famous because of my
If that's in it, I'm not eating them.
Oh God! Let's do it. What makes it famous? I think what makes it famous is the time and the love that I put into them when I make them. Some people just throw it all together and just drop them on a pan. Now I make sure that I cream all of my ingredients together nice and smoothly before I add the chocolate chips. So
please don't cream in your cookies. I can do without that. All right. So next week, Steve's famous chocolate chip cookies. This week has been Chick Tot Cast. Chick. You gotta say it carefully, or you might offend somebody.
Yeah.
Chick Tot Taco Casserole.
Yep. Chick Taco Casserole.
What did you say? It was $15.
Yep.
30 minutes, feeds
30
8,
minutes.
and it's a prize winner as far as I'm concerned. You nailed it again. So,
Well,
done,
I'm
Steve.
glad. I'm glad.
Nice job. That's what cooking for the poor is all about. I mean,
Exactly.
you could feed it. You can give your family a box of macaroni and cheese for less than that, but where's the fun in that? It just
Exactly.
tastes like macaroni and cheese. Ray is correct. Another A+ meal. So give yourself a round of applause. This is good stuff. It's kind of scary looking to start with, but it's pretty damn good.
Yeah, especially when I put the chicken soup in it.
I mean, I'm sure right out of the oven that wouldn't have done that.
Right,
Mine cooled and coagulated and but still, I'm a fan because it's almost like those fried onions you sprinkle on top of different casseroles. The ones that come in a can. That's what it reminds me of. So it's got a nice crunch to it. So yeah, I'm impressed. Nice job.
Thank you.
I'm recommending this to the audience. You guys got to give this a shot. Make it your way. Do it however you want to do it, but make this recipe. I can't tell that the tater tots are cauliflower.
Yeah, and that was my goal. I was even like, damn.
Yes, dirty onions. That's the ones I'm talking about. The ones that go on top of green bean casserole, which Ray loves so much.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, those are good. Oh yeah. I didn't think about that.
Nice work, Steve.
Man, maybe I have another casserole in the making in my head, in my culinary brain. Or could be see one very soon. Oh,
Silence of the Lambs.
Leatherface, go get Grandpa.
Well, you did a good job. This is pretty.
I actually worked up a sweat too today.
Please not while you were working on mine.
Oh yeah, I worked up a sweat earlier too. I showered before I did yours today.
Maybe that's where the extra salt flavor came from. I don't know.
No, I didn't sweat that bad.
Okay.
I turned the air conditioner on.
Okay. Well, nice job. Cooking for the poor. Chef Porardi nailed it again.
Yeah.
For $5 a month, you can come back here every Sunday and see what else the chef is going to whip up.
Exactly.
Come back next Sunday and take a look at Steve's famous chocolate chip cookies. We'll see how those turn out.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, if you want to come back by and take another look, we're going to have Trivial Disaster.
Oh.
And that's also included in your $5 a month.
That's free.
Oh, that's free?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, the Trivial Disaster is a free show.
Okay. Well, anyway, you can come back tomorrow and check out Trivial Disaster. Test your brain a little bit. And once you're done testing your stomach with this stuff, you can come back tomorrow and test your brain.
Yeah.
And take a look. Give it a shot. You might win. Who knows? So, nice job, Steve. Thank you for your hard work. Thank you for destroying your blender for the purposes of the show. and just so everyone knows, there are no spatula bits in my food. As far as I can tell, there are no spatula bits in here.
No, there's none. There might be in mine.
Yeah, there might be in yours. All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for your input. Give this recipe a try. I recommend it. If you like taco-flavored stuff at all, this one's a winner. And like I said, you could do it however you want. You can pick the mild taco seasoning, the medium, the hot, whatever you want to do it. You can change out your peppers for hot ones. It's so versatile, so many different options. Give it a shot. It'll be a hit. Just don't let it cool off before you eat it, or you end up with, that.
Yeah.
But it's still good because I like that stuff. So thank you, Chef. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, everybody, for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
Uh-oh. Brent's going to go play Dungeons and Dragons. I want to play. So we will talk to you all. We'll probably see you all again tomorrow. Stop back by for some trivia.
Yep. Stop on by.
All righty.
And say I won't be there tomorrow night for trivia. I've got a meeting I got to go to.
Okay, so the questions won't be Star Trek. That's what I'm hearing.
Thank God.
We haven't done a Star Trek one yet.
Yeah.
All righty. Well, thank you everybody for coming.
Yep.
And y'all have yourselves a good evening. I'm gonna go stuff my face some more because this is good.
Okay, I'm gonna go put mine in the oven and watch some football.
Right on. Just don't watch. I don't know if the Bears game is over yet, but when I saw it, it was.
The Bears got their asses whipped.
Yeah.
Not as bad as the fucking Broncos did, though.
Oops. Yeah, I was a little sad about the Bears game. I couldn't watch it, but I saw bits of it and I wasn't happy.
Yeah,
So anyway,
the Broncos got trampled today. I mean,
Oh, they did. That was sad.
wow.
I can't believe they let them run it up that much.
Should have done the mercy rule. All righty. Well, thank you everybody for coming. You guys have yourself a fabulous evening.
Yep.
Go watch some football. I'm gonna go stuff my face.
Yep.
Thank you, Chef. Great job. Thank you, Jason.
Thank
and
you.
We will see everybody tomorrow.
Yep. Thank you, everybody, for sponsoring in.
Good
All
night.
righty. Bye, y'all.
Thanks.